Now we're going to go into our movement for our practicing our lunge. So if you stand and have the chair beside you for support, and the leg that's furthest away from the chair steps forward, and then the leg that's closest to the chair goes back. And what we want to make sure here, we've got some space in between our feet widthwise, so that you're not on a balance beam. And then lift the front toe up, and then lift the back heel up, and then lift the front toes up, and then lift the back heel up. That's it. Continue doing that. So you can feel the body kind of moves with the feet. And you can feel how hard this floor is. It's concrete. It feels like concrete.
Well, it's underneath, it's concrete. It'd have to be. It never would have stood the...
Yes, that's true, but you can really feel it.
You can imagine what it's been through in 46 or 7 years or something.
This place, 46 years.
Well, part of it,
It's back in the 80s, is it?
Really?
And then they did an extension. So it was a smaller unit.
Can't imagine this.
And then, I only learned this the other day. And then they did an extension to it. So,
Gosh.
There's a plaque, I think, outside here.
Yeah,
when
there's
it was
something
opened.
I've seen. And then
I don't
around,
remember that.
Yeah.
That's, wow, it's done really well.
yeah.
Now,
it has,
keep your back heel lifted, but the pad of the foot is pressing down. So the pad is where your joints for your foot connect your toes, and then have a sense that that back foot is pushing back behind you, almost like I like that brush turkey, and there's your mound, and you're trying to get some of the soil behind you. And then what we're going to do is bend both knees, like you're bringing that back knee down to the floor, and stand up again. That's it. So bend both knees. So think up and down rather than you're lunging forward. Yeah, that's it, Robin. So just up and down. So keep your weight back over your pelvis. So you should feel the bigger muscles working in the front of your body.
The legs, yeah.
Yes, and then we'll do 3 more and 2 more. And this one we're going to keep the knee bent, but we're going to add that hip hinge. So tip from your hip and then upright your upper body. So your legs aren't going to change. Just tip from your hip and make your body upright. So here you'll feel, can you feel your bottom working more?
Yes. All those glutes.
Or your glute. So on the leg that's in front, you should be feeling that. Keep your knee bent here, Robin, the front knee. So your legs don't change here. They're in a static position.
So
it's just the body. So
just
tip
the
from
top
your
of the
hip.
body.
Yep, like we did in the chair. So that's sit, pushing from your hip and standing up. So that tilt from your hip, just do 2 more. Why would you want to do this? It's beyond me.
Yeah, I asked myself.
You must ask yourself. And then last one. And then stand upright and good. And then just move it out. Okay, so we're going to just change legs. So we don't need to change the position of the body. This time the leg that's closest to the chair comes in front, and the leg that's furthest from the chair goes back. We want to make sure that we're not on that balance beam, that you've got some space between your legs. And we start with the front foot dorsiflex, so the toes lifted, and then we transfer weight. Good, and we come back. And feel, if you don't like your stance, you can certainly change the stance. That you're transferring the weight forward and back. We'll do about 10 of these. So keep the legs stay straight for this one. So it's just the movement comes through the foot. Keep your legs straight.
Yeah,
If you can,
straight.
that back one. Yeah. So only go as far as you can keep it straight. So even if it might feel like we're moving a lot, but it's actually the foot that's making the movement happen. And now we'll keep the front foot down and the back heel lifted, and then think of that beautiful mound behind you, trying to squash, you're trying to scratch the leaves and the twigs behind you, and then let that knee bend. Keep that energy in your back foot, so you're not collapsing. You don't lower the heel when your knee bends. Lift your heel just a little bit higher there, and then keep that, don't lower your heel as your knee bends. There.
You've got to concentrate.
You really have to concentrate. And 8, and we'll do 2 more, and 9. And now hold this one in a position that you can maintain for a little bit. Robin, just push your pelvis back a bit, push your bottom back a bit, there. Now, tip for 1, like a little bird trying to get the seed, and tip for 2. Get that crisp fold at your hips. Really actively push your feet into the floor. Notice the difference when you feel your feet, but lift your heel as you do it. Don't lower your heel, Robin. So up and down, the knees stay bent, both knees are bent.
Okay.
Yep, and tip forward. And we'll do 2 more. And 1 more. And then right yourself and stand upright again. Nice work. Let's get you on the chair and we'll do some stretches. So,
I've got a squeaky chair.
you got the squeaky chair.
Again.
I think a lot of them are squeaky.
And let's just release some of that tension out of your legs with our little. You have got the squeaky chair.
I think there's a few of them, right?
Yeah, they are.
It's oily.
They get a lot of sitting.
Yes. And then we'll stretch your gluteal muscles or your piriformis. So let's cross the ankles, across the knees, should I say, and then take that leg out, and then see if you can correct your other foot so that it's underneath your knee for support. And here, just support the leg by lifting and lowering, like hugging a baby, bringing it towards you and then pushing it away from you. Good. Do 3 more. 2 more. And now keep the knee open. So place your hand on your thigh bone, not on your knee, and gently push the thigh up into your hand. So move away from your knee, Robin, just so that you don't want to put your hand on your knee joint. Yep. Away from your knee. Yeah. And then allow that contraction to release. So just let the thigh drop. Take a breath in and breathe out. And then just gently encourage it to open a little bit more, not force. It's like a 3%. Now push the thigh up into the hand just a little bit, So it's, once again, it's about 3% pressure. Hold that pressure, making sure that that doesn't feel too strong today. Hold it for about 10 seconds. And then release the pressure. Let the leg kind of drop. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. And then see if you can just gently encourage that leg to open a little bit more, and we'll do 1 more. Gently pressing into the hand, gentle, very gentle. If it feels too strong, it's because it is. Keep that there for another 5, for 4, for 3, and 2, and 1. Just soften that push, breathe in, breathe out, and just see how that hip feels now, if it's a little bit more open. And then from there, hinge forward from your hips. So hinging forward means that your back doesn't round. And then you should feel a deeper stretch right at the bottom of your sacrum. Hold that for a few breaths. Breathe into the space and breathe out, and 1 more. Very good. And then just come out of that movement, lift your leg, place it back down on the floor, and just notice how it feels, if it feels different in any way to the other leg. In my sensation, I'm noticing my other leg feels a lot heavier, this leg feels more round or something, or full. Let's change legs. So crossing it over and then unfurling it. Just meeting the leg where it is today. And then just feel it come towards you and away from you, rocking it, creating some movement. No force, just gentle movement. And if you don't like the move that's following, just come back to this movement. Maybe 4 more. So think of the movement coming more from your leg rather than your body. 2 more. And 1 more. And then just keep it open there. So feel an openness. The hand needs to come onto the thigh, not your joint. And so push gently into the, pull your knee or thigh up into your hand would be the better cue. And then feel a little bit of a contraction and hold that for 10, just a little bit. So continue to breathe for 4, for 3, and 2, and 1, and then let your hand move away and feel a softening. Take a breath. And big breath out. Then see if you can find a new stretch point, and then gently press the thigh up into your hand. Hold that pressure. 3% pressure, that's all you need. For another 3, and 2, and 1. Release the tension. Soften into this moment. Breathe in, and then breathe out. That tells the system to let go of the tension. Then see how you go, just thinking of that thigh moving away from you. Good, and there's your last point. So gently feel your thigh move towards you, up towards your body. Yes, and feel your hand meeting that 3% pressure. Holding it there. Holding it there. And 3, 2, 1. Let go of the pressure. Just feel that knee open even more to the side. Take a big breath in and a big breath out, and then start to hinge forward. Very small movement. It's almost like a rolling over that hip joint. This is my tight side, so I feel it all around the back of my pelvis, like quite strongly. It's almost like a rolling of the femur in the acetabulum. Oh, good work. Last one. And then very gently bringing that leg back and down to the floor, and noticing once again how the right side of your body feels in comparison to the left. And then we're going to get you up and we'll stretch your inner thigh. So with your inner thigh, we go into our Pilates V, and we've got the chair beside us, and the leg that's closest to the chair will come into the chair, and we'll maintain that turnout. You've got the chair to hold on to for balance. What you'll find is the leg that's up on the chair, that hip loves to lift. So just drop the hip down and then lift it up again. So if you pop your hands on your pelvis there, and then feel that hip drop. Or you can think of the pubic bone on the side of the leg, just pulling in towards the leg that's standing. And notice that big stretch through your adductors. Hold this last one just there. And breathe in and breathe out. If you close your eyes, the balance will be more challenged. So keeping your eyes open and on a spot, and just remember where you are in case you need to. And if you can just gently reach towards the leg. You'll intensify it. If you feel like you're ripping meat off the bone, certainly don't add that. So you want to just feel a gentle challenge in our stretching. And breathe into this. Breathe into it where you're feeling the stretch. Imagine your breath going into that space and expanding. And then slowly come out of that, and then we'll bring that leg back to the floor. I'm just going to change sides with the chair so I stay facing you. And then we'll do the other side. So you're in that V, and then you'll bring that leg onto the chair. And then you lift your hip and lower your hip. and lift your hip. So turn more side on, Annette, so with your body, yeah, that's it. And if you have the leg that you're standing on also in a turn out, that helps as well. So that leg isn't parallel, but rather in that little turn. Yeah, like a little turn. Just so that gives you external rotation in both legs. So instead of both legs kind of pointing inwards, there's an openness there. So moving the pelvis up and down. Very good. And then keep that hip down and feel that stretch. And if you want to make it a little bit stronger, there can be that little reach towards the chair. If you're feeling it strong enough, it's because it is. You don't need to go any deeper. And just use your breath. Feel where the tension is. Take your breath into that space. Very good. Now, here, if you can, turn and then just to face the chair. And this is the hamstring. So the hamstring attaches to the bottom of your pelvis. So what you want to feel on the leg that's up, push the bottom back towards the wall behind you, and that would deepen the stretch. Perhaps you'll feel some of the calf releasing as well. Use your breath, let your body soften and know that it's safe. Keep on breathing. So these are the hamstrings. Perhaps you'll get some of the back of your knee as well. Can you feel that in your calf a little bit?
Yeah.
If you pull your toe back towards you, there's a bit more calf. Take a couple more breaths, breathing in and breathing out. One more. And then from there, if you just take your leg across to the other side of your chair, so it's coming across your midline, but keep your pelvis facing forward, and then just turn to look behind you. So turn, see the leg that's across your body, turn away from that foot. Can you feel that stretching the outside of your thigh? That's your ITB. Can you guys feel that? Robin?
Yes.
I feel a lot of things.
That's the outside seam of your body. And now just come back into the center and lift your body, just because we were tipping forward for a little while. And just give that a little break. And then we'll change legs. So you can hold onto the chair and bring the other leg in front of you. So it's directly centered. Feel the leg that's up, the bottom goes back. It pushes back behind you. The one that's on the chair pushes behind you. Can you feel how that changes that stretch? Get right into the belly of it. And now if you want to deepen it, pull your toes back. And breathe. Breathe into the challenge. So this is the hamstrings. And then that little variation that we did, so the leg that's directly in front of you comes across your body like it's in front of the leg that you're standing on, and turn away from the leg that you're standing on and feel that deepen, that stretch. So you should feel that around if you had a side seam. Oh, it's tight,
Yes.
isn't it? All the way up to your lower back.
Shows you how tight
It is. So, and then think of the pelvis pushes back to the wall behind you even more of the leg that's up. Pull that pelvis back. Pull your bottom back behind you more. And deepen that stretch. And then come back into the second leg. Now, quadricep. I'm going to get another chair just to demonstrate this. So, for I think you both are flexible, or probably here today are flexible enough, but for those of you, if you can, this is a great way to stretch. But if you can't, you can place it on a chair just behind you and use the front of the chair. And what you're looking for is that your long bones are on top of each other. So you're getting that opening, and you're trying to lift your tummy and lift your body up. So we're looking for that stretch. If you can, grab hold of your foot. You don't have to bring your heel to your bottom, but just have a look down at your thighs, and are your thighs even? So try not to bring the thigh, the leg that's you're pulling towards your bottom in front of you. Think of it going back a little bit. Is that stretching there?
Very much. Yeah.
This is a very important one, I feel. If you can do this on a daily practice, keep on stretching it. So when that gets tight, it kind of pulls you in this direction without knowing that that's happening. So after you've walked, especially, so you want to be warm when you do these, or we've already been moving for a while, so that's why this one will work. And change legs. So you'd probably hold each one for a minute, minimum of a minute. So remember, the goal isn't to get the heel to the bottom. The goal is to take your femur back so they're
Knees
in
to
line.
knees.
Yes, and you don't want to feel any discomfort in your knee. And then think of lifting your head to the ceiling, pulling your tummy away from your thigh bones, and being the tallest person in the room. So the option is the foot can come to the bottom, but honestly, don't struggle with that. If you're getting a stretch with your legs supported, just keep that position. Take another couple of breaths. Try and stand tall out of that supporting leg so you're not collapsing in your thigh, into your hip. Good, and then bring that leg down. Excellent. And now we're going to come down to the floor, ladies. I'm just going to